injured, concussion. Two, 1, 2, testing 1, 2, 1, 2. On air in 20 seconds. Sunday afternoons would not be the same without a bit of women's football here on Coventry United TV. Welcome to this Women's Premier League South match between Portsmouth ladies and Coventry United ladies, live from Havant and Waterlooville Football Club. My name is Liam Cook and we'll be with you through today's match. Kickoff is just 5 minutes away. The Red and Greens looking to continue a great vein of form. 5 matches unbeaten, and of course they'll be looking to try and continue a brilliant form. Of course they beat Stevenage 2-0 last time here on CU TV. That was last Sunday in the FA Women's Premier League Cup. It's a little bit trickier against Portsmouth, who beat Coventry United 2-1 in their first match at their new home, the Butts Park Arena, back in August, I believe it was. Can the Red and Green girls give Portsmouth a taste of their own medicine? Let's take you through the starting lineups for today's match here at Havant and Waterlooville, kicking off with the Red and Green girls of Coventry United ladies. For United today, number 1, the captain Sue Wood. Number 2, Laura Cooper. 3, Katie Sorensen. 4, Nikki Miles. 5, Nat Haig. Number 6, Alex Buck. 7, Helen Dermody. Number 8, Stephanie Smith. Number 9, Ali Hall. 10, Maz Gauntlet. And number 11, Jade Brooke. And on the bench for the Red and Green girls, 12, Keely Davis. She's back in the side after a couple of weeks out. 14, Amber Hughes. 15, Leah Seabright. And 16, Elizabeth Steele. And for Portsmouth ladies today, number 20, Robin Levitt. Number 2, Ellie Kirby. 3, Nadine Bazin. 6, Amelia Southgate. 8, Katie James. 9, Gemma Hillier. 11, Natasha Stevens. 4, Charlie Boswell. 14, Shannon Elbury. 21, Elliot Curry, and 33, Shannon Seabright. I've got no idea whether she's related to Leah Seabright of Coventry United. Have to try and find it out at half time. And on the bench, Sam Quayle, the number 7, number 15, Carla Perkins, 16, Lauren Peck, and 17, Rachel Panting. So those are your starting lineups for today's game between Coventry United ladies and Portsmouth ladies. We're down south here on CU2. It's the furthest south we've ever been on the programme before. Of course, we do usually cover Midland League football with the Coventry United men's team, but for the first time now we are in the Women's Premier League for this season, for next season. However long we're going to be covering the Coventry United ladies. We've seen some brilliant matches this season, but it all kicked off with a disappointing 2-1 defeat at home to Portsmouth. So Joe Bradford's side will be looking to gain a little bit of retribution on Portsmouth. And of course, United are the in-form team in this division, and they need to be, because guess who they've got next week? Charlton away at Thamesmead. So yeah, it's going to be a difficult one for Coventry United. They could do with 3 points today to keep them on the right track. And of course, with Ali Hall up front, who's been in scintillating form in recent weeks, you've got to give Coventry United a chance. But they are coming all the way down south. 3.5 hours it took us to get down from Coventry to Havant and Waterlooville, so it's not the shortest of trips. United are coming, of course, to Portsmouth's own patch, so they've got to come here and take 3 points from the home side. Not an easy thing to do, especially against a team like Portsmouth. Of course, you can catch exclusive video highlights of this match here on CU TV. Portsmouth have got video highlights of this match, but they haven't got commentary, have they? So, yeah, we like to think that we have something special here on CU TV every single weekend. On Saturday, it's the Coventry United first team. On Sunday, it's the Coventry United ladies. We're here sometimes midweek as well. Now the crowd here at Havant and Waterlooville FC welcome the teams of Portsmouth ladies and Coventry United ladies in the FA Women's Premier League Southern Division. I've got a feeling this one is going to be something special, so strap yourselves in, folks. Live Women's Premier League South football coming up on Coventry United TV. Let's take you through those starting lineups once again. It's kicking off with Coventry United ladies. Number 1, Sue Wood, the captain, of course, of Coventry United. Number 2, Laura Cooper. 3, Katie Sorensen. Number 4, Nikki Miles. 5, Nat Haig. 6 is Alex Buck. Number 7, Helen Dermody. 8, Steph Smith. Number 9, Ali Hall. 10, Maz Gauntlet. And 11, Jade Brook. On the bench for the Red and Green girls, number 12, Keely Davis. 14, Amber Hughes. 15, Leah Seavright. And 16, Elizabeth Steele. And for the home side, Portsmouth ladies, number 20, Robin Levitt. Number 2, Ellie Kirby. 3, Nadine Bazin. Number 3, Amelia Southgate. 8, Katie James. 9, Gemma Hillier. 11, Natasha Stevens. 4, Charlie Boswell. 14, Shannon Albury. 21, Elid Curry. And 33, Shannon Seavright. On the bench for Pompey, number 7, Sam Quayle. 15, Carla Perkins. 16, Lauren Peck. And 17, Rachel Panting. The two teams in their traditional huddles before the match here at Havant and Waterlooville. And 2 captains will be called to the centre circle promptly. Sue Wood for Coventry United, the Red and Green's goalkeeper. And it'll be Nadine Bazin of Portsmouth with the captain's armband for Pompey today. Well, it's been a good weekend for the city of Coventry, with Coventry City beating Luton 3-0 in League 2 yesterday. Coventry Rugby Club 17 matches unbeaten in National Division 1. A massive win over Cambridge. Wasps victorious too. And Coventry United first team beating... who did they play again? Well, they won 2-1 anyway. Shepshed Dynamo, that's who it was. Goals from Lewis Rankin and Mitch Picken, giving Coventry United the win. So practically everyone, in fact, Coventry Spinks won as well. They beat Shawbury by, I think it was 2-1. They won by 1 goal anyway. So pretty much every team in Coventry won at the weekend. It would be an awful shame for Coventry United ladies to buck that trend. But the way they've been playing, I don't think you put any money on Coventry United losing. United with pretty much their strongest team. Keely Davis back on the bench for the Red and Greens. Anna Wilcox is out. I believe it's some sort of head injury. So, of course, best wishes to Anna if you are listening to today's broadcast. Hope to see you back in a red and green shirt very soon. And it will be Coventry United to kick things off. Maz Gauntlet will roll the ball for the first time. A tough task indeed for the Red and Green girls. They thrive under pressure. Will they do so again today? Referee blows the whistle. We are underway. Pompey ladies versus Coventry United ladies here on CUTV with Liam Cook as the match officially begins. Nat Haig able to fire the ball back to her goalkeeper Sue Wood. Haig. Smith able to find Katie Sorensen, finishing at left back today, with Rosa McDonald also out of the team. Nodded on by Brooke. Gauntlet stabs it forward, looking for Ali Hall. Portsmouth able to intercept it. Boswell to Kirby. Back to Boswell. Poor control on this touchline. Gives the throw to Coventry United just in front of us, taken quickly by Sorensen. Here's Nat Haig, the former Yeovil Town captain, of course. Signed with Coventry United this summer. Smith Trying to find Sorensen, but it's stabbed out of play by, I believe that was Boswell who got to it first. Short throw by Sorensen. Straight back to Sorensen by Brook. Pass aimed towards Ali Hall, cut out by Katie James. And there'll be another throw in around 30 yards further up line for the red and green girls. Sorensen again will distribute it. Smith, pressure from behind. Makes her way down the left hand side. Boswell for company. And the number 4 makes the challenge, hoofed away towards the number 14, Shannon Albury. Sandwich between Brook and Sorensen, does well to continue her run. Brook slides in, can't take the ball away. Charlie Boswell down the right hand side, and a neat ball to find Gemma Hillier. Crossing opportunity from the right hand side. Nat Hayes tries to cover her off. Cross put in, gathered at the near post by the red and green skipper, Sue Wood. Forward pass towards the number 9 Hillier, cleared by Buck, but Dermody for the so just to Bazin, back to Seaveright. Wayward pass picked up. Sprint forward, but not for long. Challenge well made. Chip towards the right side, but Boswell bounces away from the midfielder, and Sorensen lets that one go out of play on the near side for a throw into the red and greens. Sorensen calling for some options. Tries to find Brook. She's beaten in the air, but it'll be another throw into Coventry United. Katie James on that one out of play. And Sorensen's trying to take it a couple of yards further up than she should have done. And she's taking the throw now. Once again, the referee asking her to move a little further back. Sorensen's throw over Boswell, over Formson. It's come off Boswell last, and the Coventry judge will have another throw in on the halfway line this time. Slow but steady progress for the red and greens. Former Hammers left back Sorensen hoofs it forward, only onto the head of Boswell. Hillier, poor pass picked up by Jade Brook. Smith in support, looks towards the right hand side. Ellen Dermody. Challenge made by Nadine Bazin, takes the ball away from Pompey. Slide by Cooper, puts it out of play off Bazin for a Coventry United throw just in front of the Portsmouth dugout on the far side. Portsmouth had the majority of the attacking pressure in the opening 5 minutes. But United have proved in the last few years that they don't need a large quantity of chances, they just need a decent quality of chances. Hooked away by Nat Haig at centre back of Coventry United, brought out to her by Jade Brook. Strides forward, past Boswell, she overruns it. And clearance by Elid Curry. It's found Hillier. Aubrey tries to take the ball past Haig. Haig's not going to let that happen. Finds Buck to Katie Sorensen. Launches it forward. Brooke flicks it onto Ali Hall, her first touch of the match. Into the centre circle with Steph Smith. Dermody out wide on the right hand side. Finds Dermody. Hooks the ball into the penalty area, but a rather pointless cross. No one waiting in a red shirt. And it'll be easily picked up by the goalkeeper, Robin Levitt. Aubrey puts it forward only as far as Nat Haig. Donald. Boswell with the interception. Tries to put it through the legs of Brooke. She's able to take it past her eventually, but not the way she would have wanted. Here's Natasha Stevens. Kirby. Trying to find Boswell. Boswell's offside. So, 6 minutes of play gone in the FA Women's Premier League South. Portsmouth Ladies 0, Coventry United Ladies 0 is the current score. So Sue Wood will take it. And fired over the main stand by Portsmouth's Amelia Southgate. And it's actually been given as a free kick, I believe, to Portsmouth for offside against one of the Coventry United players. Lob pass forward by Southgate, drifts out of play on this near side, just inside United's half. The ball returned to Katie Sorensen, who will take this throw towards Brooke, beaten in the air by Boswell. But Smith able to take it away from Coventry United. Into the centre with Nikki Miles across to Laura Cooper at fullback. Gauntlet looking for the through pass to Jade Brooke, cut out by Portsmouth's Natasha Stevens. Gauntlet will have it back in the centre, trying to find Dermody, but not the best of passes. Picked up by Katie James. Ball on the left hand side. Book, I should say, should be able to handle this one. It's still difficult to fathom that the idea of we've got a Brooke and a Book in the same team for Coventry United. Very difficult. But Alex Book will launch it away towards Dermody, but Portsmouth able to win the header. Here's Charlie Boswell. Takes it past Katie Sorensen, should be able to get there first. Cross blocked by Sorensen. The rebound will fall to Boswell. Seavright. Shimmies away from Steph Smith. With a pass towards the left back, easily cut out by Ali Holm. Now it's United on the break. Gauntlet to her right. Brooke to her left. Hull forced towards the right hand side. She waits for the options to make themselves available. Dermody's cross. Count the head of a Portsmouth defender. That took the power off the ball. The clearance made, but United have it back with Laura Cooper. Dermody again right on the touchline. Miles. And a free kick to Coventry United as Nikki Miles had a bit of pressure from behind by Natasha Stevens. So it's towards the right hand side of the park, halfway into Portsmouth's territory. It's going to be Laura Cooper to take the set piece. It's usually Helen Dermody with these sorts of set piece routines, but it's going to be Cooper. What can she do with this one? Towards Brooke at the far post. Can Hay keep it in? No, she can't. And it's given as offside, I believe. Well, the goalkeeper was going to take it as a goal kick. Amelia Southgate for Portsmouth, onto the right-hand side of Ellie Kirby. Stevens quickly closed down. Smith nearly taking the ball away from the Pompey number 11. Shannon Seavright switched to the left-hand side for Nadine Bazin. Aubrey waiting in the penalty area for the cross, and Box slides in, takes the ball away. United believe that it should be a red and green throw. The referee sides with Portsmouth on that one. 10 minutes gone. It is still 0-0. Elliot Curry. Hillier. He's ball away from Nikki Miles for the red and greens. Back to Curry. Or to Bazin. Can we try and get it in? It's a strike towards goal. A good save in the near post by Sue Wood. First attempt of the match on target, and produces a great save from the Coventry United captain. The goal kick over the head of Jade Brooke, and a free kick to Coventry United. Referee says the free kick to be taken on the halfway line. Sorensen's got another couple of yards on that. Sorensen giving her teammates a few directions. Towards the edge of the box, Ali Hall leaps for it, but it falls to Maz Gauntlet. Lays it off to Smith. Smith can't get to it, and it's going to be Portsmouth striding away. James. Katie James launches it forward. Cooper wins the header. But we're picked up by Natasha Stevens. Book ends that particular attack and puts it out of play on the far side, level with the penalty area for a Portsmouth throw. It's been a strong start for the home side. Stevens. Seawright, Portsmouth being forced back towards the halfway line, but it's Curry's cross. Haig wins the header, and Sorensen will mop up what remains and sends Jade Brook on her way down the left-hand side. Through ball for Ali Hall, Gauntlet free in the centre. Tries to find Maz Gauntlet, it's just behind the United number 10. It's cleared by Shannon Seawright, looking to put Shannon Albury through. But Nat Haig will get there first, and Sue Wood will boot it clear. Cooper tries to keep it in, but she can't get to the ball before it goes out of play. Throw taken to Elid Curry. Into the centre of the park with Katie James. Right back with Ellie Kirby. Also waiting for the right time to strike. Seawright. Back to Amelia Southgate. Seawright strides forward, puts it onto the right hand side, flicked on by Boswell. Haig outmuscles her opponent. They can only find Boswell. Brooke intercepts the pass towards Kirby. Smith and Stevens both going for the same ball. Stevens won it. Boswell, Stevens making the run down the right hand side. And the ball towards Stevens by Katie James. Out of play via the leg of Steph Smith for the Red and Green Girls. Throw taken by Kirby, flicked on by Boswell. Aimed towards Shannon Aubrey, but Haig does well to get a body in the way and ensure that the striker will not get to the ball before it goes out of play for a goal kick. Sue Wood tells her teammates to push forward. Wood's clearance towards Sorensen. Boswell wins the header. Aubrey lays it up to James. Seawright stabs it forward, looking for Boswell's run. Head cleared by Nat Haig. Chest control by Maz Gauntlet onto the right hand side now with Laura Cooper. She's taken too long with that one and loses out to Gemma Hillier, who picks up the ball on the left hand side. Cooper does well to atone for her error and win the ball back. Plays it to Alex Buck, playing at centre back today. Launches it clear towards Helen Dermody, over Dermody's head. Forward by Katie James, now Seawright. Bazin, the crossing arm shooting on the left hand side. Dean Bazin. Aubrey tries to get the cross in. Blocked by Nikki Miles. She gets to the follow-up as well, but Bazin able to win it back. Sliding in, Alex Buck to dispossess the Pompey captain. Seawright, the move still not over. Header won by Steph Smith on the outside the penalty area, and now United will push on. Ali Hall flicks it to the left. Jade Brook in possession. Dermody in acres of space on that right-hand side. She doesn't see her though. Through ball towards Ali Hall and launched into the main stand by Ellie Kirby. That ends that particular move for the Red and Greens. 15 minutes gone, and it remains at 0-0. Sorensen's throw. Here's Steph Smith. Back to Sorensen. Chip pass to Ali Hall. Hall lays it off for Smith on the edge of the area. Steph Smith, first ever on goal for Coventry United. Not on target though. Wide at the near post. Bounces off the metal railings behind the goal. But a respectable effort from the United number 8. James flicks it onto Boswell. Just gets there in front of Sorensen. Hillier. And Natasha Stevens takes on Nat Haig. Into the box with Aubrey. Cross whipped in, nodded clear by Katie Sorensen. Picked up by Katie James, and an ambitious effort bounces into the hands of Sue Wood. In a game like this where there's been very few opportunities in the opening 15 minutes, you've got to try efforts like that, you might just get lucky. Portsmouth didn't in that particular scenario. Southgate plays it across to Ellie Kirby. She's trying to find Boswell, does find Boswell, not the best of passes though, and it allows Jade Brook to make the challenge. Cuts into the centre, Dermody with plenty of space out wide. Once again, she's not picked up. Gauntlet lobs it towards that left-hand side. Kirby will let that one go out of play for a throw on the near side. Smith was the intended target. Pass on to Hillier. Into the centre with Seabright, closed down by Brooke, gets the ball away to Nadine Bazin. Would she catch up with that one on the left wing? She will. No, she won't. She got to the ball, but not before it went out of play. Laura Cooper will take the throw in for the Red Green Girls on that far side, the right side for Coventry United. To Nikki Miles, who launches it out of play just past the United dugout for a throw into Portsmouth. Now Pompey will look to push on. James dispossessed by Jade Brooke. Miles forward to Ali Hall on the halfway line. She's on her own here. She's got to take on three Portsmouth defenders. Eli Curry with a good side challenge takes it out of play for a throw. And that was probably the best case scenario for Ali Hall. She couldn't take it much further on her own. Cooper to Dermody, quickly closed down by Nadine Bazin. Dermody gets the ball away, trying to find Nikki Miles, but it's cut out by Stevens. Ball down that left-hand side, and Wood should be able to get there before the Portsmouth attacker. She does, but the clearance only as far as Boswell. Haig picks up the attempted ball towards the edge of the box and hoofs it straight back towards the Portsmouth goal. Curry. Long range pass straight into the head of Laura Cooper. Now Coventry United can try and create something here. Gauntlet. Brooke waiting for the ball to come to her rather than going to get the ball. Curry makes the challenge, but Steph Smith able to win it back. Jade Brooke makes her way towards the goal. Plays a 1-2 with Ali Hall. It's Jade Brooke and it's caught well by Levitt. United limited to long-range strikes in the opening 20 minutes. That's the first shot they've had on target. But a pretty comfortable save for the Pompey goalkeeper. Well, that wasn't so comfortable. Southgate returned the ball to Levitt. Curry back to Southgate. See, right back to Southgate, launches it forward for Aubrey. That's actually Stevens. And a nice pass to find James in a bit of space on the right-hand side. It's dipping, but not dipping enough. Tried to lob Sue Wood from the right-hand corner of the penalty area. I think Wood probably would have had it covered anyway if it was on target. "20 minutes gone here at Haventon Waterlooville FC in the FA Women's Premier League South. Portsmouth ladies nil, Coventry United ladies nil. Of course, United looking to gain retribution on the hosts, who beat Coventry United in their first match at the Butts Park Arena by 2-1 earlier this season. Brooke picks up the loose ball. Ali Hall. Through ball for Katie Sorensen. She was beaten to the ball by Southgate, who puts it under the legs of Katie Sorensen for a throw. And Sorensen jumping to make sure that the ball didn't go off her leg. Now play for a Portsmouth throw. So good awareness from the former West Ham left back. Throw to Smith. Challenge from behind enables Portsmouth to retreat with the ball. But a poor pass picked up by Jade Brooke. Gauntlet. And she takes out Katie James. She tries to edge her way into a bit of space. Two Portsmouth players quickly closing her down. She had to do something, but not that, according to the referee. Southgate plays a 1-2 with James. Stevens, poor control. Gauntlet tries to win it back, but Stevens able to hold off the United number 10, but pressures Natasha Stevens into a wayward pass, which goes out of play on this near side for a Coventry United throw. Around 10 yards into United's half. Nodded on by Brooke, the throw. It's only as far as Kirby. Takes it around Steph Smith, but United able to win it back with Jade Brooke across the Gauntlet. I don't think United have actually gone into the opposing penalty area so far. It'd be a good time to start. Cooper, that's in the penalty area towards Ali Hall, nods it on, and a simple gather for Levitt. Bounces into the Portsmouth goalkeeper's hands. Not an awful lot of power behind that header. Stevens. The ball into the penalty area for Hillier. Out of reach for the Pompey number 9. Wood will gather it and distribute it quickly to Sorensen. Sorensen to Jade Brooke, playing on the left wing. Lobs it towards Cooper on the right. Dermody in support, finds Helen Dermody. Forced back into a rather defensive area. Alex Buck back into the box with Sue Wood. Also pressing United all the way back to their goal. Here's Alex Buck again. Pass towards Gauntlet, cut out by Seabright. Stevens tries to flick it onto a teammate, cut out by Dermody. Cooper caught in possession by Seabright, but the referee has given a free kick to Coventry United for an earlier infringement. I think Helen Dermody was fouled there, so United will have the free kick. Around halfway into their own half. Seward pushing her teammates forward, trying to create an opportunity for the red and green girls. We've spotted a pretty slow side, have had more efforts on goal than their hosts, but they've now given away a free kick on the halfway line. United trying to be a bit too physical in trying to get the ball from that free kick. Elid Curry will take the set piece on the halfway line. Trying to find Boswell, easily picked out by Jade Brooke. And now United begin the counter. She's only got Hall forward, but she's going all alone here, Jade Brooke. Brooke's still going, Steve right behind, trying to pull her off. Brooke, I think that was never the goal, it's straight to the feet of Levitt. Limited options there with Valley Hall, well covered by the Portsmouth defenders. And that's Portsmouth on the attack, but that should be an easy gather for Sue, which she dives low and grabs onto the ball before Natasha Stevens can get onto it. Long throw to Cooper on the right side of the fence. Here's Nikki Miles playing in centre midfield. Pass towards Dermody, cut out by Elid Curry. Bazin will give chase. Crossing opportunity for Hillier. She gets the cross away. Another look rather than that by Nat Haig. Overhead kick attempt. Unsuccessful. The striker doesn't make contact with the ball. And now United will stride forward with Jade Brooke. Boswell able to slow Brooks' run down. But United retain the ball in the centre circle. Launch towards that right hand side. Dermody's going to have a tough time trying to get to that loose ball. She's not going to, as the goalkeeper comes out and is able to control the ball and keep it away from Dermody for the time being. 25 minutes gone. It remains 0-0. Here's Edith Curry, the Portsmouth left back. Long range pass down the left wing. Out of reach for Shannon Aubrey, and Buck returns it to Wood. Puts her laces through that one towards the head of Helen Dermody. Dermody into centre with Smith, but a space out wide for Jade Brooke if she can find her. Here is Brooke. Can't take it around Kirby. Deflected pass will find Maz Gauntlet. Brooke. Now Hall on the edge of the box returns it to Jade Brooke. Will she try from long range? Yes, she will, and it flies wide. Towards the goalkeeper's right. That one was hit with venom, but not with precision, unfortunately, for the Red and Greens, with probably the best effort of the game for Coventry United. Jade Brooke certainly in the mood for goal scoring, but so are Portsmouth. As Aubrey picks up the ball, tries to race towards goal. Alex Buck able to nick the ball away after a throw-in on this near side to Portsmouth. That site lacks in concentration. Could have cost the Red and Greens a goal in the 25th minute. 26th minute we're in now. Charlie Boswell will take it. Stevens back to Boswell. Down line to Kirby. Also trying to find themselves in a more central location. Seavrod. Boswell in the penalty area. Heavy first touch, but it may aid her across the face of goal behind the number 11, Tasha Stevens, in front of Aubrey. Neither one of them could get there. Dermody down the right, looking for Ali Hall. Oh, Ely Curry got there first, and now Portsmouth will try and play their way out of danger. Seabright down the left, looking for Aubrey. Bazan's with her. Aubrey, covered off by Dermody and Cooper. Tries to find the number 9 Gemma Hilly on the edge of the box. Benazza opposite number 9 Ali Hall to the clearance. Smith couldn't control it. Gauntlet will find Jade Brooke. Hall. Smith to her right. Finds Steph Smith in some space. It's Steph Smith and a fantastic parry by Robin Levitt to deny Coventry United the opening goal. That's the first time that we've seen Levitt called into action. She's made a couple of comfortable catches so far. That is the first time she's really had to work hard to keep out the red and greens. Seabright tries to return the ball to Aubrey. A wayward pass intercepted by Buck, but that wasn't the best of passes from Buck either, as Curry will pick it up. Up the left wing to Bazan. Stevens plays it back to Curry. Along the left side, or she was looking for, I believe she was looking for Shannon Seabright, but well, she's not that quick. It's going to come out of play for a goal kick. Of course, next time we're on air for the ladies' coverage here on CUTV next Sunday with the trip to league leaders Charlton. Wood sets up the goal kick. There it goes towards the right hand side. Smith. Little seal dribble there, which was being held by the Portsmouth midfielder, but if anything, I mean, that free kick was not entirely welcome for Coventry United as the ball was played down the right hand side by Ali Hall. She was going to get to it as well. So United not entirely happy with that decision from the referee. Laura Cooper will punt it forward, plenty of options on the edge of the box. Dermody on the right of it as well. All outfield players in the Pompey half. It's not the best of free kicks. Goes over everyone. It's blasted clear. Boswell, Sorensen behind, trying to pressure the ball away. Unsuccessfully. Stevens flicks it onto Katie James. Switches it to Curry. Curry strides forward, unopposed, looking for Bazan. Cuba makes the initial interception, but it's picked up by Aubrey. Now Bazan eventually gets to the ball. Shifted towards the edge of the box. Easily dealt with by Katie Sorensen, and now United will look to press on themselves with Jade Brooke. Into the centre circle, across to the right-hand side now with Laura Cooper. Makes her way into enemy territory. A aimless long ball, easily cleared by Curry. Seabright, handball claims against Aubrey, referee doesn't want to know. Bazan, and a great dribble from the Portsmouth captain, keeping it away from several United challenges. Boswell, trying to find, I think that was Katie James on the left side of the penalty area, nodded away by Cooper. Hall, Gauntlet across to Jade Brooke, takes it past Kirby, but couldn't take it away from Boswell. Kay James puts it straight into the back of Nikki Miles. That one's going to sting. Get some deep heat on that at half-time. Southgate to Kirby. Oh, puts it through the legs of Steph Smith. Unbelievable techers there from the Portsmouth midfielder. It hasn't got them very far as United win it back, but only as far as Seabright. We've got two Seabrights, one for each side. Lovely ball into the area, but the cross blocked by Nat Haig. Aubrey looking for Hillier in the centre of the penalty area. But the experienced centre-back not allowing that one to go any further. 32 minutes gone here at Havington Waterlooville. Of course, we'll be taking a short break at half-time to swap over the batteries on the laptop to ensure we can bring the second half of this match in its entirety. So we'll be going off air for around 10 minutes at half-time. Look for the new live stream after the break. Short corner by Curry, but blatant shirt pulling there from Katie James, and she's going to get in the book there. Well, she couldn't have been more obvious, just tugging away at the shirt of Jade Brooke, who was trying to get onto the loose ball. I don't think James is going to have any complaints if she goes into the book. Well, she's having a chat with the referee, and he's giving her the benefit of the doubt this time. Certainly seen yellow cards given for less than that. Sue Wood will take the resulting free kick around 10 yards, she caught it 15 yards outside the penalty area towards the left hand side. 12 first half minutes remaining. United have had the better of the opportunities, but can they make them count? Aim towards Gauntlet, met in the air by Katie James, atoning for that bit of foul play. Pass towards Aubrey by Hillier. Nat Haig able to make the interception, cleared by Cooper, brought down to work by Kirby. Tries to find Boswell, but it's intercepted by Jade Brooke. Dermody making a run down the right hand side. Oh, that nearly found her, just cut out by Elid Curry. Curry dinks it down the left hand side. Here's Gemma Hillier, covered up by Buck. Back to Curry. Low cross, easily gathered by Laura Cooper. On the right side of the box, now it's Helen Dermody, plenty of space for Gauntlet. She tries a difficult ball to Ali Hall. And Nadine Bazin easily picks that one up. Plays a couple of 1-2s with Seabright on the left-hand side. Bazin sends it down the left, looking for Aubrey. But Buck will shepherd that one out of play for a Coventry United goal kick. Wood lines this one up. Blasted clear by Wood. Gauntlet. Punted down the right, Ali Hall. Good challenge by Amelia Southgate. Out play for a Coventry United throw level with the penalty area. Laura Cooper will take it. Dermody. Quickly covered up by Bazin, but gets the ball back to Cooper. Low cross, finds Ali Hall. Rather tight angle. Dermody again. Dermody's cross. Blocked. But Miles will find Cooper. Cooper back in, trying to find Gauntlet, nodded clear. The danger not over yet. Sorensen with another attempt to get it in. Ali Hall's going over Hall. Dermody brings it down to earth. Handball claims. Referee doesn't want to know. And Bazin will clear. Claims against Nadine Bazin, but the referee not in a move to give the penalty. And United forcing the ball out of play on the far side of the park. Natasha Stevens pressured into touch. Dermody. Surrounded by blue shirts. Caught by Stevens. Bazin goes to the ground. Referee says no foul. It was a little forceful, but United will get away with it. Hall flicks it on for Maz Gauntlet. Racing down that right hand side. A little too far though for Maz Gauntlet. Couldn't reach it in time. Closing in on the break, less than 10 minutes until the half-time whistle. It hasn't been a classic so far, but the majority of Coventry United matches, whether it's the first team or the ladies team, seem to kick into a higher gear in the second half. We certainly saw that yesterday with the men's team. It was 0-0 before the break. That ended 2-1 to Coventry United against Shepshed yesterday, thanks to Lewis Rankin's stunning free kick and a great strike by Mitch Piggin before an injury time goal by Jake Betts for the Dynamo. Clearance made by Nat Haig, sent out a play for a throw-in just inside Portsmouth's half to the home side. Basman plays a 1-2 with Steve Wright, returned it to Steve Wright. Now Elid Curry strides down the left, looking for an option. Aubrey. Miles gets stuck in, can't take the ball away though. Bazan returns it to Elid Curry. Katie James forced back into the Portsmouth half. Good pressure from Coventry United. Here's Amelia Southgate. It's not the best of return balls. The Portsmouth will have it again. Flicked on by Stevens. Crossing opportunity for Nadine Bazan. Buck able to shepherd the ball out of play once again and gives Coventry United the goal kick. Seven minutes of normal time remaining. I don't think there's going to be an awful lot of added time. I'd say 1 minute, maybe two at the very maximum. There's been very few stoppages. Wood's clearance. Not done by Miles. Picked up by Ali Hall. Brooke makes the run. Can Hall get the ball away? No, she can't, but she'll find Katie Sorensen on the left. Brooke didn't know where the ball was for a second, which allowed Ellie Kirby to make the chance to put out a play for a throw. Sorensen's throw easily cut out by Gemma Hillier. She was trying to find Steph Smith. Smith a little bit too slow to the ball. Stevens to Kirby. Has to play it back to the goalkeeper. Ali Hall tries to get there before the goalkeeper can clear it. And now Brooke wins it back from Southgate, but Southgate a total error, sliding in on Brooke, taking the ball away on the edge of her own penalty area. She had to get that right. Katie James didn't get that right as the chest control took it out of play on this near side for a Coventry United throw. Sorensen's throw, nodded on by Brooke, and as far as Ellie Kirby for Portsmouth. James beaten to the ball by Nikki Miles. Space out wide for Helen Dermody. Dermody's found, it's Dermody, goalkeeper comes out, and she's got there. Brilliant save by Robin Levitt, who actually took out Dermody in the process. He has gone out of play for a corner kick, but the second time that Robin Levitt has had to pull out a brilliant save to deny the Red and Greens in this first half. The danger's certainly not over yet as Helen Dermody lines up this corner kick. We know how dangerous they can be. Near post towards Smith. Smith controls it. Overhead kick. Looking for Nat Haig. Haig nods it on. Ali Hall. An overhead kick of her own but cleared. That's a clearance and a half from Kirby. Be picked up by Alex Buck. Down the right hand side for Helen Dermody. Another chance to whip it in. Cross charge down by Elid Curry. It's come off Dermody last, and it will be a Pompey throw on that far side. 5 minutes of normal time before the break. Throw taken by Bazan. She's it back from Hillier. Katie James. Still deep into Portsmouth territory. It's a rather wayward pass towards Boswell. Sorensen finds Brooke. Ali Hall. Gauntlet making a run. But still with Hall. Around 5 yards outside the box. Will she try and get the shots away? She'll lay it off to Steph Smith, who tries one, and it's come off the leg of Ellie Kirby, who not only took the power off the ball, but also directed it away from the goal. It's kept in by the Portsmouth goalkeeper. Southgate clears. The chip pass by Stevens, just kept in by Boswell. But Brooke able to make the challenge on Stevens. Tries one from long range. Will that one go in? Wow, it very nearly did. Stopped on the line by Robin Levitt. Had to have a wits about her there to keep that one out of play. Spectacular effort by Jay Brooke, very nearly paying off. I've got a feeling in this match, if we are going to see a goal, it's going to be something special, because both defences have been pretty much impenetrable so far. Curry, chip pass down the left-hand side, aiming for Bazan, but it rolls into the hands of Sue Wood. for Coventry United, the goalkeeper and captain for the Red and Green Girls. As time ticks on, just 3 minutes until the break, plus stoppages of course. Wood's clearance towards Ali Hall. Hall wins the header. Gornut gets to the follow-up. Space out wide for Helen Dermody. Blocked by the hand of Elid Curry. Referee obviously feeling that wasn't deliberate, or it would have been a yellow card. It certainly did stop a potential Coventry United move. Dermody in a lot of space on that right wing. And given that amount of space, we know exactly what Dermody can do. Laura Cooper will take it. Halfway into Portsmouth's half. She's not going to try one from this range, is she? It looks like it. Two-player wall awaiting this very ambitious strike from Laura Cooper. Ambitious, decent, but off target. Amelia Southgate gets the ball from the goalkeeper Robin Levitt. Lobs it forward. It was picked up by Aubrey, but poor control allows Nat Haig to stab it out of play. Boswell to Kirby. Seawright back to Boswell. Aubrey down the right-hand side, but the pass blocked by Katie Sorensen. Another Portsmouth throw, virtually in the same position as the last one. Kirby's throw. Did that come off an arm? Referee says no. But the Portsmouth player, Natasha Stevens, stumbles. And that's going to go out of play for a throw to Coventry United on the left-hand side with the red and green. Sorensen takes it to Steph Smith. The ball intercepted by Ellie Kirby. Into the defence with Elid Curry. A very nervous moment there as Gunn and Hall made their way towards the defender. But now it's Portsmouth trying to invoke some nervy moments. Boswell finds Aubrey. Can she turn Nikki Miles? She can. Lays it off to Seawright. Rather long range effort. Rolls straight into the hands of Sue Wood. Not a lot of power behind it. We're into the final 60 seconds of normal time. Gunn's pass charged down. Aubrey through ball. Hilliers offside. It would have been a great opportunity to strike one from close range. She'd got past the final defender, Nat Haig. There was a reason for that. She had strayed past her before the ball was played. So Sue Wood will get us underway, but for how long? We are now officially out of normal minutes. Referee has the whistle in hand. Checks the watch. And brings the first half proceedings to a close. Our two top sides cancelling each other out. I think it's the fairest way to describe this first half. Coventry United with the better of the chances. But Portsmouth look very dangerous heading forward themselves. Just haven't been able to test Sue Wood. The half-time score here at Havant and Waterlooville FC in the FA Women's Premier League Southern Division is Portsmouth Ladies 0. Coventry United Ladies 0, and we're going off air for around 10 minutes here on CUTV. We'll see you back here before the second half.